up, T.I.? What's up, T.I.s? Mm-hmm. I like my hat. The perps don't. Mm-hmm. They tried. Bless their hearts. They tried today. Mm-hmm. But, I had a home appointment, like a Zoom call or whatever. So I went out to get coffee at about 1. The Zoom call was supposed to be at 1, but then it turned out 12:30. I was very happy about that. The quicker I go get coffee, the better. So today's the 19th, April 19th, 2024. So I went to Dunkin', and I was waiting for my friend. And I hate when that happens. I hate when my friend shows up. It's great. Then you got desperate. So, between the honking and the red cars and the Target bags, they're doing that again. Everybody wearing the red clothing, red and black, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Same old shit, different day. So everybody was home today, basically. So they couldn't do much, so they were really annoyed. Walking back and forth in front of Dunkin', getting pissed off at me for wearing camo. I'm wearing all camo, motherfuckers. Got this nice hat. My pants, my shirt, everything's camo except for my bra. And I'm sure I could probably find a bra that's camo. Watch now, the perps are gonna wear camo bras and then show their straps. Good. That'll be validation that they're listening on my conversations. The cop showed, passed by, auxiliary passed by too. Oh man, they were out today. So, they get more antsy when I actually have somebody with me. So, it's great. I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. And dolls. So, Voodoo Smurf comes by. He got all new clothes, a new pair of headphones, pretending to sing along to whatever song he's listening to, which is nothing. They never ever get to listen to songs. And the door was open. I guess it was too hot in there, so they had the door open for a little bit. So while he was passing by, he's like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the fuck he said. Well, he's screaming. So I was laughing. I was like, motherfuckers. He went to the chair and stayed there the whole time. It was really creepy. Usually now what he was doing this whole time, for at least a month or two, he would go to the chair and then he would leave because he would see, I'm not leaving, I'm not doing anything, so he would have to go. Oh, he went to the chair and started rolling up a joint. And he was there the whole damn time. So a couple of perps came in, sat at the table with me, left early, picked up stuff, whatever. So I saw my little friend, one of them from last year, Whack Job Smurf. I saw him the other day walking across the street from Dunkin'. I'm like, that's not him, is it? I'm like, oh God, it looks just like him. Sometimes they have doppelgangers. Oh no, it was not the doppelganger. It was him. He got new clothes too. And he wasn't all fidgety like usual. He was acting normal when he went to go get his coffee. Sat at the same table he usually sits. And then it got crowded, so it's Passover this weekend, so everybody's out and about until sundown, right? So everybody was there. The whole neighborhood came in. So I wanted to find them the seat at the, when you first walk in, there's a seat. I found that seat. So I sat there for a little bit, waiting for my friend. And he took a long time. He was doing something, but he took a long time to go there. So I hear him mumbling behind me. So I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm like, show's about to start. So I start doing the gestures they do with the hands with the hat. I was like tapping my hat, doing like this, picking it up like that. And I heard him getting aggravated. He kept getting aggravated that I was doing that. That's why I did it. Like I said, two could play this game. Fuck around to find out, you know? There was another video like that where the guy actually teaches the class to fuck around to find out. Everybody's using that meme now because it's hilarious. So I was watching this video since he kept doing it. This is when there was not too many people. I put on a video about how to react when people are doing gang stalking. You have to be calm and cool and collected. Don't give them a reaction that they want. And I made sure to turn that bitch up. And he heard that shit. I saw it in the reflection of the camera. Like, I held it right in front of my face. And I made it loud so he could hear it. And then I looked over and I saw his reflection in the camera. And he kept looking over. He was getting, started getting annoyed. It was great. I was like, that's right, bitch. My turn to annoy you until you explode and go fucking crazy in public, because I'm not the one. Don't make me do that. So they can't. They can't get to me no more. And that's why they're sending everybody back. You know, everybody's coming back because they figure out it works. It's gonna work again. Don't worry. It'll work again. She's gonna be dumb enough to scream at them. No, I'm not. So anyways, so as soon as I played that video, I finished watching the video, I turned around to look at him. He got up and was leaving to smoke a cigarette. He was pacing. He was nervous, and I'm like, yep, he's about to do it. I'm like, ready for the show? I said it out loud, too. All the people that was sitting there, I'm like, ready for the show? You know, we gotta do it. We gotta say stuff to them, because they are not fucking around with the right people. I want them to fuck around with the next person after me and make sure that they get their butt kicked. You butt kiss. They need to get their ass kicked. You know, back in the day, if you said something to the wrong person or did any of these little stunts that everybody's doing, you would have got your ass beat with the whole neighborhood. You know, there was normal people. That was normal people out back then. So the problem is those people move away. They have, they have to move away because these fucking people keep coming back and doing all this weird shit. They can't fight everybody. And then those people move in, the whack jobs. And they take over. And they're like, fuck this, I can't do that, So they leave, the good people, the people that would beat them up. Yeah, my fucking allergies are killing me right now. This is what I do now. I cough all the time now because of this fucking program. First of all, that got me sick in the first place with bronchitis and long outstanding cough. That I had to go to, I don't know how many doctor appointments within, I don't even know how long, a couple months. So I have, all these issues now because of this program, and it's just, it's ridiculous. So I'm trying not to cough, so I didn't cough there, but everybody else was in there coughing. Every single person. They all took turns. Well, that happened yesterday when we went to dinner. I went to the diner. Everybody was coughing. Well, when I did it, the woman across the way from me turned her head so quick to give me a dirty look. I was like, you fucking bitch. She had a red jacket with the black inline. I told my sister that too. I'm like, I cough. Everybody was coughing. That bitch over there looked over at me. She goes, what the hell? She didn't fucking look at anybody else. Just me. That's gang stalking. By the way. It's a form. It's a form of to make you feel disgusting. You know what I mean? First of all, I have a tickle in my throat because of fucking allergy season. What do you want me to do? Not cough? It's bothering my throat, the allergies. And I'm taking medication for it, so it's not going to go away in 2 seconds. And, everybody else was coughing too. Yeah, so see what I mean? That was the tickle in my throat. I got to drink water. But anyway. Yeah, so Voodoo Smurf went nuts. It was great. Him too. Whack Job Smurf. You know what's funny? I saw a show the other day. I don't know what show it was. It was an older show. And the description on the info button said voodoo that you do. So it was a lady, her boyfriend had voodoo, got a voodoo hex on him or something, and they broke up. I was like, oh wow. And then they had all the items that they would use, and like the doll and everything, the pins, all that stuff. And she found all the stuff. So she hired a detective. It was some sort of detective show. But she hired him to find out what was going on. I was like, oh, I'm going to see Voodoo Smurf. And I did. I saw him that day. But he didn't do much. Fucking phlegm. Anyway, sorry about that. So all is well, right? I see a douchebag brother, the older one. And, my neighbor that knows me, they know he knows him too. Everybody knows each other. That's how neighborhoods used to be. Where everybody got along, they knew each other. So they don't really bother me anymore, I think that's why. I don't know, he tells me he used to hang out with the other brother. And, douchebag bro, the young one got punished. He's in the house all the time now. He's like, so my neighbor's like, yeah, he's not going to bother you no more. Don't worry about that. I told him, he was bothering me too. Like, he synchronizing me, smoking pot and all that, giving me dirty looks. Because he saw me with this neighbor. So he thought we were together, I think. And he got jealous. Like, what are you jealous of? I'm not allowed to date anybody? I guess not, right? Like, these types of men think every woman is their woman. It's like a honeypot thought. I don't know why they do it. So I come home. So now since the Wi-Fi's off, I have to find a different way to come in the house. So I come down the stairs, press the button. I turn around and I see Voodoo Smurf across the street. So now he saw the garage was open and he saw all the stuff I have in there. He can't get in anyway. They try. They do it in the spirit realm. I have like dreams that I'm fighting these people in my garage. So, every perp that passes by my house, of course they're gonna look in. They want to see what I have. They think I have like good stuff. I'm like, no, this is stuff that it's not worth anything. I'm just donating it to the church. So get this, my tenants, at least one of them, is definitely a perp. Excuse me. And it's the wife. She's been wearing camouflage pants a lot lately. But she's always seemed off, And she's not friendly. Like, he's friendly, but she's not. And I feel bad for the kid, It's like, why the parents gotta be like that, At least one of them. They've been going at it, fighting. And she's throwing things at him, telling him, come at me, come at me, come at me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You kicked her out. He told her, you gotta pack your shit and get out. She's cheating on him, so that means she's a honeypot and she's a perp. She's his perp. She's trying to get me involved in certain things too. Because the day that they had to go upstairs to check at the bathroom because the pipe was leaking down here, she wouldn't answer the door. And then she told my sister I was yelling at her in a text. My sister was gonna punch me that day. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're supposed to be on my side. Why the fuck would I say anything like that to people? I don't do that. And for her to take a stranger's side is ridiculous. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, family, you cannot trust them. Not at all. Because I've never seen that side of my sister ever. She actually wanted to physically punch me for that incident. Yeah, why are you taking the tenant's side? The wife of the tenant, no less. Why would you believe them over your own family? That's fucked up. But as you know, when you're a TI, this is what happens. Your family is not your family. I'm not even joking. They're not. They never were. If you have, especially if you have an older sibling and your parents always tell them to take care of you if you're the younger sibling. And sometimes they don't teach you how to do things. And they get very frustrated with you. It's like, yeah, it's your fault you're not teaching me anything. Nobody's teaching you anything how to survive. It's like, oh, I'm going to take care of you for the rest of my life. And then they get angry and bitter. Well, if you don't fucking help, just, help us to be independent. That's why she gets mad when I'm independent. It's like, I can't win. Neither can you, T.I. We know this, right? Neither one of us can win. So the thing about the guy, of course, straight douchebag Smurf. Douchebag brother Smurf. I was wondering why I haven't seen him in months. Like, he always synchronized me, especially at night. Like, do you want me to be afraid to sit outside on my own porch at night? That's probably what it was. So, I heard he's moving. The whole family wants to move out of the neighborhood. So I'm like, bye. Get out. Yeah, he's pretty jealous. He's jealous of everything that I do. I don't like him like that, so I don't understand what the hell his problem is, but whatever. So the tens are screaming at each other, fighting, throwing things at each other. She's throwing things at him, though. But out of the blue, she started wearing camouflage pants. And today she's wearing camouflage pants. You can't fight in front of the children, first of all. That's what's wrong. What happens is when people cheat, they accuse you of cheating, and they start fights with you. Once you figure out that they're cheating and you're like, get the fuck out, I don't want to have this to you again. They put up them hands, they try to make you feel guilty, and they say stuff like, come at me, you know what I mean? Don't ever fall for it. If you're a TI and a man and you're with somebody and you have kids with them, especially, record everything. Set up a secret camera somewhere in your house. So when she does these things, make sure you record it. If you can, hire a private investigator because she will, do way worse. Make sure you save every text message because when anybody that cheats gets found out that they cheated and the person that they're with is not going to take their shit, that's when they lose their shit. They go batshit crazy. They lose it and they start fucking around with you. So anything you say will be used against you in court. It's not even a joke. They'll start accusing you of not being the child's parents, whichever way it goes. So, just record everything. Keep all the receipts. Every single thing. If you find out they're secretly doing something online, like they got Tinder or that too, either screenshot everything, or go on your computer. You have to find their password because they cheated. So if they cheat, you got every right to do this stuff. Make sure they're not home. You print out everything. Print it out, screenshot, whatever it takes, and then make a file. If you can hire a private investigator, it would be ideal. But you'll look it up. They might have free services. Because, they're going to make sure that you don't get, your children. Or you don't get any visitation at all. And then they're going to take the kids out of state. I overheard shit like that when my brother-in-law was cheating on my sister. That's why he hates me. I didn't tell her until too late. Because she's mad at me for that. But if you know, she does not believe anything I tell her, even before that. So, that's why I didn't really tell her right away, And, of course, he took all the evidence down before he even took a picture of anything. And, that's what they do, though. They hide everything like that. So, one day we were all out. the whole family, everybody. And his mother says, "You think she's gonna take your son out of state?" I'm sitting right there, right across from them. And he goes, I don't know. I hope not. And so I told my sister that. She actually believed it. So how the fuck do you think we would do that? Like, we are not the kind of women that would take our kids away from their father. And he's not even a good father either. He barely spends time with anybody. I don't like him. I hate him. He's one of the first people to call me all these types of names because he lost weight and I didn't. And he calls me all the same names that Chief Hanley calls me. So he's just mad because he got kicked out of the house. He was living down here in this apartment. And so now I'm here. So he's pissed off about that. Oh well, don't cheat. That's it. All you have to do was keep your fucking zipper closed or your legs closed, and you won't get kicked out. You would have a place to live. That's it. And he wound up getting fired from his job because that's what happens eventually. Eventually, narcissistic people, they cheat because they like, oh, I'm gonna get away with it. My spouse doesn't know nothing. They think we're stupid. That's the thing. Like I will get cheated on because John already did me dirty, and we were only friends. Imagine if we got together. Forget about it. He would have been cheating on me with men. That's even worse. They do it because men can't get pregnant. Sorry, not sorry. They can't. You know, if they cheat on you with another man, you know, if it's a man and he's cheating on you as a woman with another man. But you can still get STDs though. I've seen the commercials, the medicine you gotta take for the rest of your life. You'd rather do that because you know you ain't using protection. And that too, they don't use protection and they sleep with their husbands or wives anyway. And they give that to them. And you know you're not cheating. And then you catch something and you're like, how the fuck did I catch it, you know? So that's another reason why I'm single. I don't want that drama. I hear it all day. For the past 3 days I've been hearing it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Everything went downhill at like 3 o'clock yesterday. We heard them screaming at each other. We pull up to the house and they're screaming at each other outside like fucking whack jobs. It was hard. Because I heard him saying, he's like, well, I'm trying to be civil, and she's not being cooperative. And she's coming running out, come at me. What do you mean, come at me? What the fuck? What's wrong with you, bitch? So I didn't like her. Well, even from day one, I thought she was a phony, you know? I could tell who's phony and who's not. Because of this gang stalking program. Yeah, if you don't really know somebody, you're going to act a little phony, but not like that phony, you know? So, I just feel bad for the kid, you know? I feel bad for all the children when their parents are assholes. I fight in front of them. So, it's not nice. You're going to fight with each other, send your kids to the grandparents' house or the aunts and uncles to watch, and then you fight. They were interrupting my Zoom meeting today because they were slamming things. She was throwing shit at him. And I kept looking at the person on the other end. I'm like, oh, do they hear that stuff? I wonder. They were throwing shit at each other till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And so I went to bed at like 1:30 that night. And I heard him in the bathroom. The bathroom's right above my head, my room. And I heard him getting pinged, like text messages over, and I heard him talking. I don't know why the fuck the walls have to be this thin. But they are, so I hear every fucking thing. I hear beds, I hear screaming, I hear people talking, I hear everything. So now I got my coffee late. I'm gonna have to drink it tomorrow morning. So decided I'm not going to Dunkin' tomorrow. Good. I got a break from these perps. I think they know. They know that I'm not coming in tomorrow because, they've been fucking around this whole week. Now, I would have recorded Voodoo Smurf screaming like that. But, my friend decided to show up at that moment. We're trying to make our friendship work. We are neighbors and we're good to each other, That's how it's supposed to be. And he goes, you want to go for coffee? I'm like, yeah, let me know what time. And then we set it up, and then we go. Listen, if stuff comes up, then we let each other know, and then that's it. I hope the perps are very jealous because tonight I'm having Popeyes. I'm glad I didn't eat lunch today because the Popeyes. So good. They get jealous when I fucking have Dunkin' too. What are you kidding? Because I can afford it. I don't have to ask anybody to give me money to go to Dunkin'. I could just go get it. I could either pay cash or I could pre-order it. They get mad. They get fucking angry. Because I'm in their fucking face every day. They have to see me and they have to do their job and they gotta get paid. So they don't want to fucking leave the house. They walk around in their fucking pajamas because they were sleeping all fucking day from partying the night fucking before. Drinking and smoking and fucking. And they're up all night. And doing rituals too in the middle of the night. And the perps call them or text them and get the fuck up. She's coming out. This is where you have to stand. And then sometimes they get dropped off with the car. So when Voodoo Smurf was coming around doing that, I saw somebody sticking their hand out of their car. Like signaling him. So that's when he got loud. Those aren't his headphones. These people don't have money for anything. So all those clothes is probably borrowed from the handler. The handler buys them clothes. Because they don't want them to look homeless. So they buy them clothes and then they have to take them back. I'm pretty sure they either take it back to the store to get a refund. Or they, give it to the next perp. It was funny because when I walked back, I was walking with my friend, right, the neighbor. And there was a guy just standing on his porch. And he was saying something out loud. I don't know what the fuck he said. It was whatever language he was speaking. He was loud with that. My friend turned around and looked at him like, what the fuck? And I was laughing. I laughed out loud, literally. So I was happy with that. Like, he ran down the stairs. I was standing, like, in front of the house where the street was. He was doing that. It didn't faze me, so I don't fucking care what they do. It was funny. It was like, at least I have a witness, It's nice to have a witness once in a while to the crazy shit. They don't like it. They don't like when you have fun. They don't like when you're with somebody talking. Because even sometimes when I'm in there, I talk to people, and they walk around, and they get angry. One guy literally looked me up and down, because I was wearing all camo, and he had, like, one thing that was camo. He got mad. Good. I'm wearing my nice, bright Miami Dolphins jersey. Bright colors. The brightest of all the colors. I did that on purpose, too. I'm like, let me wear this hoodie with these bright colors so they see my fucking fat ass coming from a mile away. They see it anyway, but yes, I want them to see it. Then it was raining that day, so I took my nice Miami Dolphins umbrella, which is even brighter than the hoodie. Yep, they saw me. I want to make sure they see me. Every fucking day you will see my face at Dunkin'. And if you knock my camera out my fucking hand, I will beat your ass with it. And you know I would. You know you could push me that far at least once. You are not allowed to touch my camera or anybody else's camera, perps. It's not illegal to record in public. It's illegal to gang stalk people. That's illegal, actually. Stalking is very much illegal. Recording is not. So stop it, Karen. Mind your business, Karen. Oh, these bitches are lucky. I don't say nothing to them. I never had that conversation with anybody. Like Karen coming up to me out of the blue. Only regular perps, and men too. They want me to be afraid of men, so that's why they send men my way, and they say stupid shit. If they already couldn't call me, it's the same fucking script. They just pass the script along to the next person, and then they call me with the same bullshit story like all these other perps. But they don't send me white people. So I'm just telling you right now, they send me other people because they want me to be racist. I'm not. They're angry because they could hang out with everybody and just talk to people. I've always been able to do that, and people have always been angry with me for that. Oh, well, that's your problem. You need to work on that. You're not going to stop me from doing what I do. Nobody's telling me what to do, ever, so I don't know what to tell you. TIs you gotta watch on YouTube. Type in the search bar, fuck around and find out. Now, one TI that I know, he put it as a gang stalking class, he called it. And it was funny because it's true. So it was a guy teaching a class, and it was like a graph, like a numbers on the side, and then he drew a box. He's like, you're gonna come over here, and you're going over there, and you're gonna fuck around. And then he drew another box, and he's like, then you're coming over here, it's over there, and you're gonna find out. And you're gonna fuck around and find out. I posted that video in one of my videos, on my channel, in the comments. So I want you guys to watch it. It's funny. It's true though. They are gonna get their ass beat. The fact that Voodoo Smurf went out of his way to start screaming whatever the fuck he was doing today. I didn't record it because I was with my friend, but I was laughing. And then he followed me home. He walked across the street at the same time I was coming in my house. So he knows where I live. I don't know where he lives, but he gets to know where I live. So maybe he's Chief Angler. Who knows? I'm gonna put a video of your house on my channel. And no, the other people didn't say anything either. Like all the other people he Googled and video recorded their house, nobody said anything on his channel. The perps, the other perps that laugh at us TIs, they're starting to see there's something wrong with them. Like, and then when you Google somebody's address, it shows you the house, but the house is blurred. License plates are blurred, houses are blurred, the numbers are blurred. I don't know why though, because if you're already typing in the address number, and the house is not blurred. I wonder why they put us on Google Maps like that. It's a weird thing to do. Well, one day we'll find out who our perps are, other than our neighborhood. The neighborhood watch. That's all they are. Ned Flanders' handler, I know him. There was a bar I used to go to with a couple of people, and we used to go there for lunch and stay for like a couple of hours, and he was there talking to the owner. So I already knew the owner was in on it. He was targeting somebody else that we know. Because that's their neighborhood, it's not my neighborhood. Like, we went out of our way to go to this place. And then towards the end, when we were leaving, I saw him, Ned Flanders, walk in, and he talks to the owner. So that means they're all Masons, and that's how you get any, stores and bars. You can't own that stuff without their permission for some reason. Back in the olden days, you could just open up a store or whatever you wanted to. You get a loan from the bank, and you open up a store. But no, now you have to go through them. And you have to go through the mob, too. They never left. They're still here. They're all different forms in them now. All different people. But they're still here, and you can't do anything without them. It's very annoying. They need to stop owning things, is what I'm trying to get at. But that's why I'm on their shit list. My neighbor, Bread Boy, he hangs out with the Russian mob. So, of course, he's going to tell them about me, too. Anyways, I heard douchebag brothers are moving. The whole family are moving. I heard my next door neighbors over here want to move. They're looking for a house for all of them, too. I'm like, I will help all of these people pack. Say when and where. And they did go to Poland for a whole month. I'm like, why didn't they just stay? Pack all your shit and go back to Poland. They don't like it here anyway. They want to move back. So why didn't they? Not my fault you can't communicate. You're an asshole. They were paid to stay here. They're paid to live here through this gang stalking program. We never did anything to them. He drinks all the time. He thinks we're horrible people, like every other fucking perp. And, they're getting paid to stay here. Somebody's paying their bills. It ain't them because he doesn't work. Exactly. They don't work. He never leaves the house. He's always drinking, so. And smoking. I smell the smoke every fucking day. I smell weed every day, too, Like I said, if you got asthma, they will make perps move in next door to you so you can smoke. It goes through the walls. Oh, and then I saw the guy with the camouflage backpack. He always passes by my house. I saw him on the way home, too. And he had camouflage pants. Next time I see him, I'm going to say hi.